It's attitude that matters. Rahul Jain.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and honorable judges. Hope you are well. I will start with a small question. Have you ever faced difficult situation in your life? Please show me your thumbs up if you have. We all face difficult situation in our life. What it is not important that what happens to us. What matters is how we reacted and responded to it. What matters is our attitude towards the situation. We all face harsh time in our life. In fact, I would say we face harsh time throughout our life. But what matters is how we deal with it, how we interpret the situation. And life is 10% of what happens to you. It is actually 90% of how you react to it. Let me share a small story with you. Once upon a time, there was a daughter. Once she complained to her father, "Father, my life has become miserable. It's difficult. I'm fed up of struggling and fighting all the time. It seems that once problem gets resolved, another problem gets started following me." His father, her father, who was a great chef, took her to the kitchen. He took the 3 pots, filled it with the water, and placed it in the high flame. And once the water started boiling, he placed one potato in one of the pot, one egg in another pot, and ground coffee beans in the third pot. He said quietly, without uttering a single word, to her daughter. The daughter, who was seeing all these things impatiently, was wondering, what is he doing? After 20 minutes, her father turned off the burner. What is it? He pulled out the potato from one of the pot and kept it in a bowl. Then he took out the egg from the other pot and kept it in a separate bowl. He poured the coffee in a mug and he turned back to her daughter. "Daughter, what do you see?" Daughter, daughter replied, "I can see this potato, egg, and coffee mug." Father again said, "Come closer and touch this potato." Daughter touched the potato and she felt the soft potato. Now father told her to pick a egg and peel it. She did the same. She peeled and she found a hard boiled egg. Now father gave him the coffee mug and asked her to take a sip. She took the sip and the rich aroma of the coffee brings a smile on her face. Now she told, "Father, what does it mean? What's going on?" Father replied, finally, "See, daughter, this potato, egg, and coffee beans, they all faced the same adversity of the boiling water, but they responded in a different way. The potato, which was strong, tough, and unrelenting, turned soft and fragile when came to the contact of boiling water. The egg, which was fragile and with a thin layer liquid inside, when came to the contact of boiling water, it became hard. But the coffee beans is unique. When it was exposed to boiling water, it turned the water itself and it created something new. So daughter, it's up to you. When the adversity knocks your door, how you want to respond, what you want to be, whether you want to be a potato, an egg, or a coffee beans, completely up to you. So thanks. Adversity comes to everybody in life. It's up to us how we react to it. It is not the testing time and the difficult time which shapes our life, which defines our life. It is actually the response, our attitude that reveals a true character. Friends, let me give you some real life examples also, and it would be easy to establish my statement. Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, the superstar and Shansha of Indian film industry. But do you know that he was rejected several times because of his unconventional look and his great height? He was even rejected by All India Radio because of his heavy voice. But all his hard work and patience paid, and he got his first opportunity in a movie called Saath Hindustani. Movie didn't do well, and in fact, his next 9 movies fall flat in the box office. But that didn't hold him back. And what happened after the success of Janji, we all know. Oprah Winfrey, she is one of the most respected black women of America in the world. But do you know that at the age of 9, she was sexually abused? At the age of 13, she ran away from her home. She got pregnant at the age of 14. She was a beauty queen when she was 17-year old. She was a drug addict at the age of 20. But at the age of 32, she became the first black woman which appears in the American television. And she was a millionaire. It sounds strange, but that's true. Michael Jordan, who was from a who was not from a athletic background, and he was not tall. But despite that, he put his best efforts. And do you know, like, you would be surprised to know that he was rejected from his basketball team. But he turned all his weaknesses and failures into his strength. And today we know him as the greatest basketball player of all time. It's hard to believe, but it is. So friends, there are many examples which I can tell you. But now I would like to wrap up my speech today with a beautiful quote that it's not the aptitude, it is actually the attitude which defines your altitude. So thanks for hearing me out. That's all from me.